What's up, guys? I just got my international statement from my PRO, so we're going to break that down today. I've actually not even looked at it yet, so I know the dollar amount, but I haven't actually looked at the statements. I'm going to share probably some screenshots of stuff too, because I haven't been doing that. It's easier than me listing out a million numbers. So let's take a look. This is my third best PRO statement ever, and my international statements are always better than my domestic, which I guess makes sense because domestic is one country only, and then the international statements cover all the countries besides the US. So, all right, we got it right here. Just taking a look at some stuff. All right, other royalties actually was that's a good number right there. Television is number one highest paying type of royalty. Other royalties is almost like half of the amount that TV is. There's other stuff too. Okay, see what the best countries are. Ooh, France. France, it looks like the best. Germany's good, which this is not going to be the big paying Germany month. Curious to see why that's so high. That's the top two, France and Germany. Other good ones, Japan, third place. Wow, a lot of countries. I've never had this many countries. 4 pages worth of countries. Anyway, big ones, Canada, Czech Republic, Denmark, Hong Kong, Ireland. Netherlands is okay. Norway's good. Poland is good. Spain, that's third or fourth best. Let's dive in. Oh, and another good one, the UK. Yeah, it's a lot of pages. And some of them are listed multiple times because of whichever PRO collects the money. So there's 4 different PROs collecting for UK and some other ones. Anyway, some countries I've never seen too. Guatemala, Honduras. I want to see how many pages this whole statement is too. 109 pages. Okay. And I'll especially mention if there are like American shows that are re-airing in these countries, because I know the shows and how they would pay. All right, Australia, re-airings of Pawn Stars, that got 5 cents. Outback Ringer is another show, 93 cents. Australia TV, not much in that country. Austria, not too much. Oh, that's good. There's an album that I had published about a year ago. I have not seen any TuneSat detections from it, but I'm seeing some money on here, which is good. So that's new placements. Not everything shows up on TuneSat. In fact, a small portion of it. It's a nice way to see how you're doing. I'm glad to see that. Bahamas. A lot of U.S. re-airings in the Bahamas. Low, like 5 cents, 9 cents. I'm going to have to look more into that one album that I did. And I have a co-writer that should be getting his money too. I'm going to compare how much he's getting. I'm going to scroll through and find some good stuff. Bear with me. A lot of pennies add up to a lot of dollars, though. They do. Here's Bulgaria. Okay, Magnum PI aired there, 27 cents and 38 cents. Otherwise, it doesn't even tell you a lot of the programs a lot of times. The translations and stuff, it's hard for them to keep track of. Canada, all right, this was one of the better ones. A lot of U.S. shows, re-airings, pennies, $1.29 for something. Too Hot to Handle is the show. Snapped aired there. District 31, Heartland Docs, Pawn Stars, $1 Million Listing. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Other royalties, yeah. I don't know what those mean, but it doesn't show the programs. La Frontera with Patty Ginich. Eva Longoria Searching for Mexico. That paid a little bit. $6 and $3.84. But man, this stuff just adds up. It's not even a ton per thing. I'm sure that in France, though, there's going to be some good stuff. Chicago Cubs game, $2.08. If that keeps happening, I have 1 million Chicago Cubs placements. Well, not 1 million, but probably at least 150 or something. 3 different tracks that they always use. $10.04 for E-Talk. Colombia, 10 cents total. $15 placement in Croatia. Some other small ones. Not bad. Czech Republic, this one's usually pretty good for me. $9 placement. Some low ones. $13.49 for one of them. I can't pronounce the shows. Denmark, okay. Just a lot of low stuff. $14.50 for one. The Dominican Republic, it's all definitely American re-airings. It doesn't say the programs, though, because I know these tracks are only published in the U.S. and Canada. Okay, Ecuador, 2 cents. That's the whole country. Estonia, nothing much. Finland, $6 total. Here's France. This is a good one. Oh, here we go. All right, one placement here in France, $262.83. That's good. All right, so that's a big placement. Bunch of other smaller ones. A $27 one. I gotta check out what library that is. The tracks, some of them have similar names: Bright Horizon, and then Blue Skies, and stuff like that. Like that could be any number of things. Another good placement, $78.80. I can't tell by the title of it, but it's probably between two different libraries that's from. For Germany, this is not the TV month because August is going to pay TV, and I really think that's going to be my best PRO statement ever by far. So even this is my third best. It's really close to my second best statement, actually within $100 of it. But the best one ever was like almost double what these are. So I'm really excited for the August one. One thing in Germany, $20.68. This is mostly other royalties. It's not TV. We got a $36 one, 10 or 11, another 9, $5. Yeah, bunch of smaller to medium priced ones. More from that same track that I didn't even know if it got placements. Yeah, it's two of the tracks, maybe more, are on this statement. I'm happy to see that because I thought that album just was a dud, honestly. But it was good stuff. I did a strumming and mallets album. So I had a co-writer that played marimbas and vibraphone and xylophone and stuff like that. And I did ukuleles and guitars and percussion and stuff. All right, Greece is not much. Guatemala is not much. Honduras, not much. Mostly all these look like U.S. re-airings, except for Greece. Hong Kong was a pretty good one. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of these placements are in the dollars, $5, $4. Nothing too high, but the amount of them is good. Hungary. So I work with a lot of international libraries. I'm not just one of those guys who only works with U.S. In fact, the U.K. is probably the most. Iceland, not much. It goes to show you that you might not see much on TuneSat, but one album could actually do pretty well, especially in the countries that aren't covered by TuneSat. Yeah, I'm very happy to see that. Some stuff that I thought was not getting placed. Okay, Ireland, I've mentioned before. I have some non-exclusive tracks that actually place in Ireland. I want to say it was Pond 5 was the library that they licensed through, and that's not the norm at all, but it's one track that they use for a bunch of different episodes of the same show in Ireland. So I got the publishing share. It's two statements, so you get a separate publisher international and a songwriter international statement. My publisher one was about $35 just because of these Ireland placements. And yeah, they get pretty good. $8, $7, $6. Double them because I get the publisher. Okay, Israel, not much to see there. Italy, not much. Japan, here's a good one. The best stuff for me in Japan is like happy ukulele stuff, happy strummy stuff. Not so much like my rock or tension stuff, though there is some of that. And after I said that, yeah, I see a rock one in there. By the way, the Ireland track that does well, I called it Hawaiian Blues. It's like a ukulele-based bluesy song, which I didn't do a full album of that. I just did one track up. It was like one day I was like, this is kind of cool. Let's record it. And I guess it's paid off because it gets me, $70 every quarter probably. Took me, I don't know, an hour to do it. Okay, so we're in Japan. I'm not seeing the big stuff yet. Oh, here we go. Television, of course. $13, $31, $11, and some other. Latvia is not much. It's all like 1 cent, 2 cents. Okay, a $7 though. Oh, this is Netherlands now. Looks like we're a little over halfway through the statement. Netherlands got a couple good ones. $16, $11. 1, 2, 3 cents in a row. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent. Norway, this was a good one. I'm not even going to look at too much of the other royalties unless I see something big. But television is what we want. Streaming on demand, a lot of that. These are some re-airings and some just international shows. Streaming on demand doesn't pay much though. Cents, low dollars. One streaming on demand thing got $10.41. Pretty good for streaming. Yeah, $7. Some stuff. This is television. Panama got 3 cents. Peru. Okay, there's a Czech Republic library that I work with that's getting some placements in Peru. Poland, I remember, was a pretty good one. Yep, here's a $48 placement. $5 here and there. Portugal is not much to see. An $8 placement and a $6 placement. Those are also some tracks that I've seen some placements from them. Happy to see that too. TuneSat doesn't go through Portugal. Romania, small stuff. Saudi Arabia, wow, 1 cent. Russia, 1 cent. Slovakia, 3 cents. Slovenia, South Africa. There's a couple good ones in South Africa. $10, $9. Not a ton of stuff, but at least those couple things on television paid pretty well. What's this now? South Korea, $5 for the country. Spain had some good, I think. A lot of small stuff. There's got to be something big. Here we go. $56 for one. $16 for another. Spain's got a lot of pages, actually. Good one for Spain overall. Sweden. We've gotten some good ones in Sweden before. A bunch of small stuff. Switzerland. bunch of small stuff. Turkey, small stuff. United Arab Emirates, small. The UK, there's usually something good in here. Quite a few pages. Nothing huge that I'm seeing. There's a $14 placement. Radio, yeah, $2, $4, $3. UK, yeah, not a ton per thing, but a lot of stuff that adds up to a decent amount. So that's the end of it, yeah. At 109 pages, only a few like good payments, like, you know, above $20. Well, one 3-figure, 262. But yeah, this is why it's a numbers game. You build up the catalog and you get enough 25-cent or $6 placements, and it adds up to hundreds or thousands of dollars. Had I looked at this statement and not known the dollar amounts, I probably would have thought it was going to be less money. But no, it's my third best statement ever, and there's not even a ton of big stuff. Just that's how it goes. Once you have a catalog that's big enough, you'll start to see why it's a numbers game. Okay, hope you guys like that. Subscribe, please, if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.